hours. So. Okay, you ready? Guys, shooting your last scene, what's that like?
God, it was really, I mean, my last scene was the huge dragon pit scene, so a lot of the main cast were there, and it was really emotional. It was 5 full days of shooting in Seville in Spain, and for me it was the ultimate send-off for Game of Thrones. It was the most beautiful location and surroundings, all our close friends were there, and we got to finish it off with this epic 10-minute scene with some of the best dialogue, I think, in the whole show, and it just felt really true to the spirit of Game of Thrones.
What about your last scene?
It was very tricky. It was with Kit Harington, Jon Snow, and Jacob, where Jacob is going to chop the heads off the prisoners, and I'm trying to stop this imminent fight between the two of them. What was tricky was we knew the guys were waiting to say goodbye to us, so the most difficult part was trying to remain professional and trying to not make eye contact with each other, and just every time I looked around, everybody was just kind of looking at the set and just kind of saying their personal goodbyes to themselves. It was really tricky to stay professional and get the scene done, and after that, when David and Dan came out and made speeches, all bets were off. Then we kind of all folded. It was very emotional.
A lot of emotions tonight. You all get together one last time.
Yeah, Game of Thrones will not be at the Emmys ever again. It's an extraordinary chapter in the history of the show, and it's a great honour to be here to be nominated and get the opportunity to see everybody and dress up nice, and some of these people will not only probably never get a chance to work together again, but we may not even, the worlds separate. So it's quite emotional.
Somebody you're really excited to see tonight?
Do you know what?
Don't embarrass me.
The strange thing about finishing Game of Thrones is that it never quite feels like it's over. And just as you're getting to the point where you've come to terms with the fact that it's over, something like this crops up, and then you're there with all these people who you love dearly and you haven't seen in a long time. So even Liam, I'm relatively pleased to see. Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Good luck
Cheers.
tonight.
Nice talking to you.
I don't think you need much